the offensive line, or does it make a difference to you? Or
no, I mean,
I didn't know how the first switch
no,
happened,
absolutely. I mean, this is where I want to be.
How did just circumstances cause you to end up
What's that?
The circumstances just caused you to be the linebackers coach for a while, just because.
Yeah, I had an opportunity to come here, and to be honest with you, I had an opportunity to coach at another Big Ten school, coach offensive line, and it was okay. Do you want to come back here and coach a different position with a group of people and a place that you know, or do you want to go somewhere and just because you want to coach O-line, you know what I'm saying? You want to walk the plank over there when you don't really know the whole picture.
So your familiarity here
meant more to come here and coach linebacker.
Okay.
Apologize if you've been asked this already, but Tanner, his versatility, the preference of spring sounded like you wanted to keep him on the inside. Is that still the same, I guess, kind of going into fall camp?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we, starting at the center spot, I don't feel like we have a tremendous amount of depth right there. So, solidify that position and that depth there, continue to build upon it, and then branch out and give him an opportunity because he's a really good player, and we want to play the five best guys. So that's the challenge. I mean, really for me in camp, we've installed a lot. We've had a lot of opportunities to kind of get that part of camp. And now let's really focus on individual guys and helping them, and helping this team, this unit, find the best rotations. And eventually, starting five.
Has it been a big transition from these guys moving positions often to, it sounds like you'd like to keep them to one spot and have them hone in on that?
I don't know if it's been a big transition for them at all. I mean, they're more than willing to do anything. My thing is, I don't like having a guy over here and drop a ton of reps at a position and then all of a sudden, okay, you're going here. Reps are the most valuable thing, in my opinion, reps on the field. And even though they might have been in the right-handed stance, it's still a little bit different. And to get guys better, faster, the faster you can hone in on their spot, the better, I think. And so going into the spring, I was pretty, stubborn about saying, hey, we're gonna put guys where I think they should go, based on, really started with where I knew some guys have to go, and then I went off of that.
Who were a couple of those guys that you mentioned had to go places that you felt like this was a necessary step for their development?
I think Jack Nelson had to go to left hand. Because when I evaluated him and saw the things that I saw, I felt like, okay, this is our beachhead right here. This is where we're going to start, and then we're going to build from there. So
what about? Sorry, my bad. What about Tanner's skill set makes him better suited to play inside than on the outside?
I just think his body overall, at the end of the day, it's not like he's from 6'6" long guys, and we've got long guys. I would say we're longer than a lot of teams. We've done a really good job of having a pool of those guys, and so those guys need reps to get better to those things. And I think when I looked at the group, I said, we're kind of missing those interior rough and ready guys, and he's built that way. He really is. And so I think, unless I'm wrong, that could be a good place for him.
Paul mentioned on Indy that right tackle is a spot that he's in. It's a lot of competition. Logan and Nolan were two guys that did a lot in the spring at that spot. One of the things that you pushed them on this summer, you want to see from them early on in camp, taking those steps forward, kind of in that spot.
Yeah, well, it's Logan and it's Nolan and it's Riley Mallman. We're throwing everything there to make sure that we're going to get the right guy in. What do I want to see right off the bat? Number one, I want to see retention. I want to see retention from the spring. I don't want to be, I don't want groundhog. So I want retention right away. I want guys to understand who to block. I want to have a really good idea of how to block them. And the faster we can do then as soon as we get into pads, the faster we can evaluate and we can see where we're at. We've got to be able to block and we've got to be able to protect the quarterback.